This is Andrew bringing you another Keyforge deck reveal and review. This is going to be yet another Worlds Collide deck that I got from a friend. This is the last one from this particular friend. And so far, out of the 5 decks that I've opened, I've ended up with 3 Brognar, 3 Saurian, 2 Shadows, 2 Star Alliance, 2 Dees, 2 Untamed. What am I missing? Oh, Logos 1. Only 1 Logos. So, but pretty decent, good spread. So, nothing. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't even be bringing this up anymore because I just am so thoroughly not convinced it's a problem. But anyway. Those are the houses I've gotten so far. This one's going to be Saurian, Untamed, and Logos. That could be a pretty interesting combo. This one's called Protometer of the Geneticist Complex. And, okay, out of Untamed, I'm hoping for Amber generation and just speeding up my forging, generally. Maybe some ways to get some board control. In Saurian, I'm hoping for board control and ways to just do crazy stuff. And in Logos, I'm hoping to accelerate my deck and do some maybe damage-based board control. And sometimes, if the things are right, some opponent control as well. And Logos should come first here. Start off with Babbling Bibliophile. This is a great card, and I'm excited if I fingers crossed for Ghosthawks. That can be an amazing combo. But Babbling Bibliophile is a 1-power cyborg scientist with Reap, draw 2 cards. Igor is a 2-power cyborg with play. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 to your hand, and discard the others. Oh, I think this is my first hologramophone. This is an artifact with a bonus amber, and it can exhaust a ward a creature. That'll probably be good with some of the other stuff in here. Certainly nice for Babbling Bibliophile since it's so easy to kill. Information Exchange is an action. Really, these are the 3 houses that have good steal hate, so hopefully this won't be all of it. Play steal 1 if your opponent stole amber from you on their previous turn, steal 2 instead. Quant is a 3-power human scientist with Reap. You may play 1 non-Logos action card this turn. We'll see how that works out. Sanitation Engineer is a 4-power cyborg scientist with Hazardous 1 and Reap. Discard a card from your hand. Tau Vapors is an action. You draw 2 cards and archive a card. Real nice. Twin Bolt Emission is an action with a bonus amber. After you play it, you deal 2 damage to a creature and 2 to a different creature. Wormhole Technician is a 3-power cyborg scientist with Reap. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Logos card, play it. Otherwise, archive it. Very nice. Quantum Finger Trap. Really nice if we end up with any leaders. This is an artifact with a bonus amber. It's an item, and it has action. Swap the position of 2 creatures in a battle line. Then we have Remote Access. An action with a bonus amber. Use an opponent's artifact as if it were yours. Ooh, and then Universal Keylock. This is an artifact with a bonus amber. It's an item. It says keys cost +3, and after a player forges a key, destroy Universal Keylock. You want to this is a little rough because you want to play it before your opponent will forge, and it essentially makes them lose 3. But if they end up not forging and you end up forging first, it puts you in a weird position. So you just got to be careful of that. And yeah, that's interesting. These are small creatures here. That's not shocking for Logos, and only 5 of them. Also not shocking. I feel like a good amount of amber pips, though. Axiom of Grisk is an action. When you play it, you ward a creature, and then you destroy each creature with no amber on it, and then you gain 2 chains. Imperial Scutum is an upgrade with a bonus amber. It gives a creature +2 armor, and destroy and move each amber on this creature to the common supply. Really nice, depending on the other effects we get. 2 of them. I usually don't mind that. I think that's fine. 3 of it. Wow. Is 3 too much? I don't know. I think probably not. I'm actually pretty excited about that. Again, hoping we get stuff that it works well with. But Centurion is an example of a creature that works amazing with the Scutum because it's a 6-power dinosaur soldier with play, fight, capture 1. And 1 arm, yeah, 1 armor, I said that. But if you have the Scutum on it, suddenly it's 6-power, 3 armor with play, fight, capture 1, and when it's destroyed, you all the amber just disappears. So that can be quite good. Draco Praco is a 4-power dinosaur politician with Reap. You may exalt Draco Praco. If you do, choose a house and rage each creature of that house. Good repate. And not a bad target for the Scutum. Now, if you don't put Scutum on something, you can exile it instead. This gives you bonus amber, and you give control of a friendly creature to your opponent. Hopefully something with a lot of amber on it, and then you kill that thing. Library of Polyosaurus is an artifact and location. It has action, move an amber from a friendly creature to your pool. Really good with the Centurion or the Draco Praco. You do that exalt, and then you just turn it into an amber in your pool. Orator Hisaru is a 3-power dinosaur politician with deploy and play, ready, and exalt each of its neighbors, and for the remainder of the turn they belong to House Saurian. This lets you use the Babbling Bibliophile on a Saurian turn, maybe the Quant, maybe the Wormhole Technician. That would be really good. And those exalts are okay because you can maybe you exile it, maybe you throw the Scutum on something, maybe you bring it off with the Polyosaurus. So pretty good there. 6 Emperor Tyrannus is an action. When you play it, you move each amber from the most powerful creature to your pool and destroy that creature from the most powerful creature that's yours or your opponent's. If you have like a Centurion that's captured a bunch and has the Scutum on it, you actually move the amber before it would be destroyed. So good way to suddenly own all that amber. Stomp is an action with a bonus amber. After you play it, you deal 5 damage to a creature, and if this damage destroys that creature, you exalt a friendly creature. Again, so much less of a penalty when you have cards like Library, Exile, and Scutum. Cool. And Grim Locust Ducks is an 11-power dinosaur soldier with 2 armor and taunt, and play, exalt it twice. Wow. That is interesting. And again, quite good with some of those other cards we saw. So I don't mind that at all. All right, let's look at Untamed. I feel pretty good about the Logos and the Saurian so far. Let's check the Untamed. Bramble Lynx is a 3-power beast with Skirmish. And if you've used a creature to reap this turn, Bramble Lynx enters play ready. Okay. We did get a Ghosthawk. Amazing. Ghosthawk is a 2-power beast with deploy and play. You may reap with each neighboring creature 1 at a time. Who's this good with? Well, it's good in general to reap. It's extra good if we end up getting a Song of the Wild. But it's real good with Draco Praco. It's real good with Wormhole Technician. It's real good with Babbling Bibliophile. And it's potentially good with Quant if we have the right, if we're wanting to stomp or something. Can be good. Yeah. By the way, with all that capture in Saurian, it makes Axiom really a one-sided board wipe, which is great. 2 Ghosthawks. That's so nice. Harmonia is a 2-power human witch with elusive. After you play a creature, if there are more enemy creatures than friendly creatures, you gain an amber. That is okay. Probably not great in this deck where we probably are in control of the board, but it's fine. Key charge. Play, lose an amber. If you do, you may forge a key at current cost. Solid. Molefin. This is more steel hate. 3-power beast with hazardous 3, and after amber is stolen from you, you deal 1 damage to each enemy creature for each amber stolen. Mustak Murmuk is a 4-power beast. It makes each player's keys cost +1, and after you play it, you deal 4 damage to a creature. That's an interesting one. But good board control and, decent key control. I am actually a little bummed this is our only key cost control. We have a good amount of capture, but, well, do we have a good amount of capture? We don't have a ton of capture even. We have, we have capture with Centurion. And we have key cost increase with key lock. Yeah, but that is really it. So this is our only key cost control. Very, not our only, but it's some of very few. Song of the Wild is an action. When you play it for the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature gain 1. This is so good with the Ghosthawks. Yeah. Unsuspecting Prey is an action. When you play it, you deal 2 damage to up to 3 undamaged creatures. That's fine. I'm glad there's only 1. Grasping Vines is an action with a bonus amber. After you play it, you return up to 3 artifacts to their owner's hands. Could be interesting if somehow, things didn't work out with the Universal Keylock. You could bring it back that way, and then key charge or something. That could be interesting. Cool. Yeah, that's good stuff you can do there. Panpaca Jaga is a 3-power beast with Skirmish, and creatures to the left of it on the battle line gain Skirmish. That'll be nice for our Saurian stuff, as well as some of our larger Untamed. And then lastly, we have Vineapple Tree. This is an artifact with a bonus amber, and keys cost +1 for each growth counter on it. And after a key is forged, you remove the growth counters from it. You can exhaust it to put a growth counter on it. So that's a very interesting way to increase key costs temporarily. Similar to Universal Keylock, it's just slower and doesn't get destroyed. Instead of getting destroyed every time, it just gets reset. So very, very interesting effects there. This is a pretty good Untamed. I like this Untamed setup. Would I rather have Starlines? I don't know, but this is still, I think this is a pretty good Untamed setup. I love the 2 Ghosthawks. Give me more of those. The Saurian is very interesting and I think quite good. If anything, it has just like too many ways to deal with Exalting. And then the Logos is fine, and if we can get to use these, like the Wormhole Technician and the Battling Bibliophile, on our Untamed and Saurian turns, then all the better. Cool. Well, that was Protometer of the Geneticist Complex, Saurian, Untamed, and Logos. I hope you enjoyed watching this deck review with me, or listening, as the case may be, and that you'll get out and forge some keys. Thanks.